Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elise. If you're new here, I make sustainability content and upload every single Sunday, so you should subscribe to stick around. Last week's video was sustainable products and purchases that just aren't worth it, but you know, there's lots of love to go around. There are a lot of really great products out on the market, so today's video is going to be about purchases that are worth it. But if you haven't seen the last video, I recommend you go check that out just so you don't fall into the trap of greenwashing and buying things you truly don't need. And I also still want to re-emphasize from that video and in this one that the first step to sustainability is to reduce your consumption, reduce your waste in whatever way you can. Reduce is the first part of the 3 R's, okay? Let's just get that straight. I have a lot of US viewers, so I know that we're probably kind of all in the same mindset as far as consumption goes, and it is kind of tough to get out of it, but you know, we got to rewire the brain a little bit here. It's a lot of work. So just like last video, I'm going to organize into a few different categories and talk about products in each category. I'm very first going to start off with kitchen because I think that is super important. Now, I do also want to mention that this video is sponsored by me still, but I am working in collaboration with Leaffinity, and guys, I have a 50% off coupon code for you. The code is EARTH50OFF, and you can use that on their hand soaps, which I'm going to talk about, and their 2-in-1 rice wash shampoo conditioner bar, which is really cool. If you've ever used conditioner shampoo bars, normally they don't come in a 2-in-1, so that might be something worth trying out. I do make a little bit of commission off of it, to be very honest, so the code is going to last for a month, but if it does well, maybe it'll last for 3 months. We'll see. Up to you guys. Alright, so for the first category, it's going to be like kitchen kind of stuff, and that's a huge spot to reduce waste because we all need to do cleaning and we all need to wash our dishes. So first, obviously, this video is in partnership with Leaffinity, so their hand soaps. I have used their lemon ones, and I've also used Blue Land's foaming hand soap before, and you know, Blue Land is fine, it's great. I actually have the Blue Land like foaming pump, but the Leaffinity tab in here, so this is like a nice yellow color, letting you know that it's a lemon scent. Now when I use Blue Land, it doesn't quite give you the scent or like the nice added experience of like a color, and Leaffinity does like a bit of moisturizing too with the soap, so I think it's really great. I like it better than Blue Land, and they're comparable, and these are way cheaper, especially with the 50% off coupon code. So if you already have a foaming hand dispenser and you've tried Blue Land and it's like not been hitting for you, maybe give the Leaffinity ones a shot. Like I said, these are the lemon scent, and I just think that's very classic, very clean kitchen. It's way better obviously than buying like $3.99 plastic bottles every like month or so. Like you have something super tiny, compact, you get a lot more use out of it, and it's obviously way better for the planet. And if you don't know how these work, all you have to do is like take out a soap. These are in compostable packaging. You drop it in the little container and let it sit for about 20 minutes with like warm water, and boom, you have soap. I'm gonna open it because I just really like the way it smells. Something about lemon and kitchen, like they just go together. If you guys know the Bath and Body Works scent, lemon kitchen or kitchen lemon, like that is the epitome to me of like kitchen cleanliness. Something's in my eye. Going right along with other kitchen stuff, I really love the Blue Land dish detergent as well as the dishwasher detergent. So this stuff is great because it's actually gritty versus like plastic soap bottles that come with like the liquid detergent. They don't have the same grit, so this actually really helps clean pans and pots and whatever else you're washing. I really love it, and you don't need a lot of it, which is great. Like a little bit goes a long way. And then just an alternative in general to dishwasher pods that come in plastic that don't biodegrade. Did you know that? They could make them biodegradable. They simply just aren't, and they're microplastics. So having something like a dishwasher tab that does the same thing, but it comes in like a cute little tin, and then you have like actual little pods that don't come wrapped in anything, like those are so good to have and just such an easy transition to make. And then once you get like the containers with Blue Land, all you have to do is like buy the refills. Still kind of in the kitchen sphere, I think reusable straws are amazing, a godsend, especially if you drink smoothies or like iced coffee or anything. I will say bamboo straws, not my favorite. I just really think they have like a little extra taste, or they retain flavor from like previous things, which not my favorite. I probably should have included this in last week's video of like things that aren't worth it, but I guess it's your individual preference. But my favorite are either like reusable plastic ones that you can wash time and time again, kind of like the ones you find in water bottles, or the metal ones. I think the metal ones are just very aesthetic, and they're very like long lasting and very good for cold drinks as well. Yes, we're still in the kitchen, and we're gonna talk about a hydro flask, or literally any reusable water bottle. I feel like I have this one and then have like a bigger jug, if you can believe it, that just like has a top that I don't love carrying around simply because it will spill on the subway and everyone thinks like I piss my pants and there's like a puddle on the train. No, it's just my water that spilled over because it doesn't have a top. But having a reusable water bottle in general has just like completely changed my life. I drink so much water now. I definitely stay super hydrated. I feel really good. I also know I'm not contributing to waste. And when I travel, it's really nice because at TSA you can just like dump it, or if they don't have one of the things, you just like chug your water. And then they have refillable stations at the airport. And also in a lot of different cities that I've traveled to, like in Europe specifically, they have bottle station fillers like everywhere, which is so cool to just like be filling your water bottle in a different country. And it's like, wow, I am globally good for the environment. How great is that? I love it. Last thing in the kitchen I want to talk about are silicone baggies. Obviously they're reusable. The pack I bought came in 3 different sizes, so there's like the big gallon pack, the sandwich bag, and then like the snack bag. Yes, I do use all 3 of these sizes for various reasons. It's honestly just been something that's such a simple switch because I didn't realize how often I was using Ziploc bags like to go on the go for things, and now I have these silicone ones that are reusable, and I honestly feel like 12 is enough. I think it came with 12 total, and that's enough for all 4 of the people that live in the apartment. So honestly, like 12 is going to be more than enough for whoever you are. I would recommend buying from a small business. These are not from a small business, if you catch my drift, but I definitely would check locally, see if there's like a distributor around you that has them, or looking on like an environmentally friendly website specifically for the environment, not for billionaires. Okay, that is gonna be all for kitchen. Now moving on into, I guess, fashion. I'm gonna call this fashion even though it's really just laundry. I personally absolutely adore that my laundry is like all eco-friendly and green now. One of the best purchases I've made, especially for like dealing with shitty New York City kind of laundry units, are the laundry wool balls. This came with 6. I bought this locally, so it was $22 for 6 wool balls, and I've had them for over a year now. You can also put like essential oils on these if you want your laundry to smell specific way. Like right now these are covered in like the clean cotton essential oil, and I don't think you have to worry about it catching fire because I did read about that. I think it has to get like to an extremely high temperature for these to like explode. But no, they've been really great for just having my laundry dry faster, and especially like I have a down comforter, which I've had for a really long time before I really even knew what down comforter meant. And it just kind of like fluffs it up and makes it all like nice and even and spread out, and it does that by just like beating up everything that's in the dryer, but it really does help like cut down dry time. And I even still put my dryer on low heat, and I don't know, I can just really tell a difference when I do use these versus when I don't. I've also really been loving using detergent sheets, not the ones that are for scent and dryer sheets and like static, but just like actual, this is like soap in a sheet. Oh, it smells so good. This is the Ocean Breeze scent by Kind Laundry. Oh, it's so good. So I just pop in like 2 of these, 1 if it's like a smaller load, or 3 if it's a bigger load. You know, it's very customizable to what you need, all of that jazz. Yeah, this is just, look how much smaller this is versus like one of those huge jugs of detergent. Like, it's so much easier to store. It still gives you, what, 60 loads? Like, that's a shit ton. Everything about it is like 0 waste. Other than, I guess, like shipping, it did come in a bag, but when I first got it shipped, it actually had the label like directly on the package, which was amazing and I thought was so innovative. This has been life-changing for me, and I don't see any like difference in quality of like scent or cleanliness or anything. So I highly recommend finding a laundry sheet that works for you and your needs. Going along with that, I realized if I'm washing my loads and colors and then in whites, I should have like an oxy booster. And actually my cat used to pee on my sheets all the time. So I needed like a stain and scent remover. So I ended up getting what are called drops. So these are oxy boosting drops, so like stain remover. And I just want to show you this box. I've kept this box for this video specifically. Oh my god, I have something in my eye again. So this is about the coolest packaging and the coolest box I've ever seen, because this is like how it came in the mail, right? Taped up. Then you open it this way and this way, and then it's your 32 pods in each container. How amazing. And then you take it out, and then you can take out the other one. Bingo. Then you have a tiny little box of boosters, which I just love. These are unscented because I like the ocean breeze scent of my laundry detergent sheets. It's like half of a box. I just think that is so innovative, and like obviously this is either recyclable or compostable. Most paper recycling is compostable, just heads up. So if you are thinking about recycling paper, maybe like compost it because it'll do less CO2 emissions. But no, I really love these, especially just like stain removing and lifting up any extra kind of scents. Like if I had like a load of like dirty socks or something, or I spilled spaghetti down the front of something, then like I know I can pop one of these in and it's gonna take care of the job. Last thing for laundry or like fashion, this has been absolutely life-changing, and I'll tell you why. It gets rid of every last little hair, fur, anything, pulls it right out of your carpet, and that is this lint remover. And it looks different than your traditional ones because it's not like tape. This is so good for carpets and rugs if you have pets. I'm telling you, this is like the most underrated product like of sustainability in my opinion. It just works so fucking well. I'll insert like a clip of me doing my carpet, but this is so good. I will say if you use it on fabric that pulls, like this is cashmere, I probably wouldn't use it on this, but let's see. Oh, wait. I changed my mind. So it's kind of getting rid of like all the little pilling, but you do have to be careful and make sure that the fabric is like taut. Otherwise it is gonna leave pulls and tears like in your nice sweaters. So I would stay away from this, if anything that has like loose threading that you don't want it to pull, because I don't know exactly how it works, but I know it's like copper kind of like wiring sort of, and it pulls anything extra. And like look at all this pilling that I just got off my sweater, right? And now my sweater is looking like nice and refreshed on the sleeves. So this is just such, I don't even know, like I don't even know how it works. I don't know why it works so well, but I fucking love it, and I think you should get one. If anything, get one of these. Okay, now I'm gonna move on into beauty. So I have a few things here in front of me. The first one is a makeup remover microfiber cloth. Obviously I probably should wash this because mine is covered in just grossness. So yeah, this is great instead of makeup wipes, and it's something washable. I actually probably should put this in the wash. You can even get like a full microfiber towel. They're also really good for your hair if you're like a wavy kind of curly person and you want to keep moisture in your hair. A microfiber cloth is going to be great for you, or a towel or whatever. But again, it's really good for wiping off makeup after, like, let's say I've done my first cleanse and then there's still kind of like remaining makeup. I will take this and get the rest of it off rather than taking an entire single-use makeup wipe. I have this that I can use time and time again, wash it when it needs, and it's great. It does the job. It does the job really well, and it's very gentle on the skin, which I really appreciate, especially in these drier months. Highly recommend one of these. My roommate actually gave this to me. I was like, oh, I don't really wear makeup. Would you like this? I was like, yeah, I'll try it out, and I fucking love it. Okay, next is a safety razor. Now, there is a learning curve to these, and I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, honestly, they're not for everyone. If you have like super shaky hands, or you're super clumsy, or you're just not good with like razors in general, maybe don't get one of these. But it has really changed my life. I get such a close shave, and also it's zero plastic, so it's essentially zero waste. All you have to do is open the bottom. It is a butterfly open. I don't know, mine's a little soapy right now because I shaved yesterday, so it's actually not going to open. It's a butterfly open, and then you replace the razor once it gets dull, and the razors last for like a pretty long time, like definitely months. And then those are metal, obviously, so they are recyclable. Like I said, there is a learning curve. It's been such a great tiny adjustment and really great fix for having to use disposable razors and cartridges all the time. Although yes, I know there are some razors that you just like pop off the blades and then replace, but even that still creates a lot of waste. So having something like a safety razor just completely eliminates that, and then you have like, I don't know, something very worthwhile. I will say though, the only drawback of this that I've experienced so far is that you cannot fly with these for obvious reasons. You cannot have a razor blade on flights. I think you can check them, but you can't put them in your carry-on. So I would definitely make sure you have like a backup or something prepared if you are going to fly and like you need to shave, like maybe you're going to the beach or something, or maybe you just want to rock your body hair, honestly, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But if you are a shaver, a shaving person, then like, yeah, get one of these if you are willing to commit to the learning curve that comes with it though. To round out the list, something that has been really worth my investment has been shampoo bars and conditioner bars. So I've been playing around with like a bunch of different brands. I started out with Lush, then I moved into the Chagrin Valley and Ethic. I still don't know how to say it. I've even seen like some influencers on my timeline pronounce it, and I just like, it hasn't stuck. And then now Leafinity's 2-in-1 rice wash. So it's a lot, especially with my hair texture. Like, it's not straight obviously, so it takes a lot of, depending on like the environment, how my hair has been treated recently, what I'm doing to my hair, to figure out what's gonna work for it. I think Chagrin is one of my favorites so far. I mean, I do really like Ethique. Like I used these two together recently and it like really did wonders for my hair and I really appreciated it. But then I've also used like the Curly Delicious Duo, and like it came with this cute little travel case. So like, I don't know, you know, I'm still testing things out. It's always going to be like a continuous journey, especially like I said with like the hair that I have, just seeing what works. And then I also, I'm gonna be honest, have plastic bottles in my shower right now of OGX, just trying to like get through those because I bought them in desperation. Like, I did not know what to do with my hair, like nothing was working. So yeah, just play around with whatever works and all that jazz. But don't forget, I do have that 50% off coupon if you want to try the 2-in-1 wash, and if you want to try the hand soaps from Leafinity. Again, the code is EARTH50 off. Check it out. I'll have the links down below, obviously. All right, y'all, that is going to be the end of this video. As much as I want you to reduce your consumption, if you are going to buy something new, maybe just make it a sustainable alternative to something that you already loved, and maybe you can fall in love with a new process, with something completely entirely different that is good for you, others, and the planet, because that is what I'm all about on this channel, and we love to see it. Thanks so much for watching and spending your time with me today. I hope to catch you in my next video, so maybe you should subscribe. Like this video if you liked it, and comment down below if there's anything I forgot or anything you're absolutely in love with, like as a sustainable kind of person. And don't forget to check out my last video and buy some hand soaps while you're at it. Okay, that's for real gonna be all today. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, others, and the planet, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.